Rice, be hard for Rice to shoot over him, but Rice just went right by him. You know, you can say to Potter, look, keep Rice in front of you, don't let him go by, but that's much easier to say than it is to accomplish. Now Casey Rivers going to come in and Potter going to go out.
Might be a little better matchup.
Might be a little better matchup. Rivers also has a size against Rice, and it'll make it hard for Rice to shoot over him, but Rivers a little bit quicker, I think.
Rice has scored the last 6 Boston College points as he's starting to come alive.
And as he has come alive, however, Boston College hasn't been able to get stops, and now Rice commits the foul.
That's his second. Both teams are in the bonus.
You know, Mike, there wasn't a lot of contact there, but it's an automatic this year if you put 2 hands on a guy dribbling the ball, and that's what Tyrese Rice did.
Well, check that. Rice has now 3 fouls.
And Clemson doing a nice job from the line, Mike.
The Tigers now 14 for 19 from the line. Right at 74%. They're 68% on the year.
Mike, remember there used to be a time where if you were behind Clemson, you could get back in the game by sending them to the free throw line, but those could be over.
Indeed they are. This is a Clemson team going for its 20th win of the season tonight. They lead BC 75-67. Coming down the stretch of this one, 6:28 to go. Clemson up 75-67. We have a moment. Let's take a look at our Tom Johnson Camp and RV Center upcoming schedule for Boston College. Sunday night hoops on Sunday. They play Duke. That's going to be an interesting matchup.
Well, certainly, Mike, it doesn't get any easier for anybody when you have to play in the Atlantic Coast Conference. But that's a tough stretch right there for Boston College.
And after Sunday, though, they have a week off before they're at Miami and then Florida State and State to close out the regular season.
Miami is a team like Boston College that's in the stretch drive here, trying to move up in the ACC standings and pile up additional points on that resume for an NCAA at-large bid.
And as Clemson saw on Saturday, Florida State's not a team you want to play down the stretch after top 25 and their win over the Tigers on Saturday. Hey, also, many of you saw a win tonight against Virginia. Rice takes it all the way for 2 for BC.
He's taking the game for Boston College. Now, though, as we said before, they've got to get a stop. Still lots of time left.
Over 6 minutes. Oglesby. Oh, how about Sykes? Another offensive rebound and another one. And the shot is blocked. Numbers. Harris off the assist from Tyrese Rice. Oliver Purnell's going to have to call a timeout. Boston College. Tyrese Rice. And it all got started on the defensive end. Our CPI defensive play of the game. A big one for BC.
Well, Sykes does a great job coming in, but he has the second shot attempt blocked. And that was Rakim Sanders that blocked the shot. It turns into a basket on the other end, so Rakim Sanders makes the CPI defensive play of the game. Wow.
Well, Dan, you talked about Tyrese Rice. You can only hold him in check for so long. He has really energized not only this crowd, his team, and this game, and what was once a 10-point Clemson lead is now 4.
Boston College has been very patient. They haven't taken tough, quick shots. Now they're trying to pick up the pressure on the defensive end.
And as we said a moment ago, this crowd has really gotten into it last couple of minutes. Shot clock is at 5. Oglesby has to hurry. Booker with 1 on the the shot clock. Oglesby to Booker.
That was great patience by both of those young men. Oglesby didn't panic a tough shot. Booker laid a tremendous screen on Reggie Jackson, rolled to the basket.
Not a good pass. Boy, Terrence Oglesby is become so much more than just a shooter. We've seen a couple of really big assists from him today.
He has shown some great patience a couple of times driving to the basket. It was a difficult turnover for Boston College. Now they got to try to get it back.
Oglesby with 5 assists in the game. Here's Rivers. And Oglesby's got the loose ball. Held ball, possession arrow to Boston College.
That's a tough break for Oglesby. Booker had tapped that ball to him. Boston College really having a tough time keeping Clemson off the offensive boards.
Rebounding is dead even right now, 34 for each team.
But Mike, it's interesting. Boston College had the advantage early, and Clemson has seized the advantage, particularly on the offensive boards, latter stages of this second half.
Two-possession game. Tyrese Rice has had the hot hand.
That's a great defensive job by Booker. His hands up, made Rice shoot a tough shot.
4 Clemson Tigers are in double figures in this game. Tigers taking their time. Here's Rivers against Sanders. Now Oglesby under the shot clock.
That's where you want to go. And that's why. Dunn simply can't guard him one-on-one in there. That's a nice job by Clemson to be patient without losing their aggressiveness.
21 points now for Trevor Booker to go along with his 11 rebounds.
Boy, Clemson really doing a great job picking up on the defensive end in the half court. They've had 2 half-court stops in succession.
Rice going to be fouled. He's going to go back to the free throw line. Tyrese Rice, the senior, doing all he can to get back in it. But Clemson's defense has been pretty tough. They're up 8. Clemson still holding off Boston College 79-71. Our Hardy's play of the game.
Mike,
Terrence Oglesby has 6 assists, Dan. Watch one of them.
Well, it's that play that we just talked about as the shot clock on your left is running down. Booker sets the screen, just bare Reggie Jackson, and then Booker's wide open, and Oglesby finds him. No panic on the part of Oglesby. Waits for Booker to come open, even though the shot clock's running down.
Trevor Booker, 21 points, 11 rebounds. 8 for 15, very efficient from the field. He's 56% on the year.
Well, he's got 14 of those 21 points in half. Oglesby has 13 of his 16 in the second half, and Sykes has 8 of his 10 in the second half. And you mentioned Booker with those 21 points and the double figures rebounds. Sykes has 9 rebounds, so they've got 2 guys who are closing in on double-doubles in this game.
Booker now has 8 doubles on the season. Here's Tyrese Rice. Great free throw shooter, as we said, 90% in league play from the line. Rice now with 16 points.
Mike, and again, there's 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. There's still plenty of time for Boston College to play tough defense, get a stop, and go down on the offensive end. They don't have to foul. They don't have to try to do crazy things to create turnovers. They still have enough time they can play solid defense, but they have to rebound the ball.
Here's DeMontez Stitt, who's playing with 4 fouls. Oglesby. Sykes wanted the ball. Oh, my goodness, at the end of the shot clock, they get it back. Sykes. My goodness. Oglesby realized the shot clock was winding, threw it up. The long rebound goes to the Tigers.